Good afternoon, evening for everybody who hasn't met me yet. My name is Fred Christian. I am a disabled community activist from Miami Gardens. I have the organization #Impact, which you can find us as @Impact Media Combo. All right, I move around a lot because I'm disabled, so bear with me. I got ADD and a few other things too. So, okay. I wrote this poem back in 2018, but I want to say something first to San Antonio, Monica. I too, like Miss Joey, was watching on TV that day, and when your auntie put out that great thing with everybody, I wanted to be there and couldn't. It broke my heart that I couldn't, but I couldn't get there. But it started something to me like it did with Susan too. It did. But it really, really triggered it on February 14th, 2018, Valentine's Day. I live in a senior community in Miami Gardens. We were having Valentine's Day celebration, bunch of old people dancing, having a good time. Come on, put Channel 10 on, what happens? 17 people dead, 14 kids. And I used to live 2 miles from there in Coconut Creek / Margate / North Lauderdale. Went to school there, broke my heart and said Parkland, which happened 7 days ago. We celebrated the 8th anniversary of that. So I dedicated to this to them. But along the way, coming back from St. Pete to Miami Gardens, I met some amazing people. First Susan, and she introduced me to these great moms. Some of them can't be here today. Letha with her son Jack, Tracy with her son Lewis, Angela with her son David, who really, really impacted my life in this poem. But today's King Carter Day. San Antonio and Monica, this one is for you, and I'm going to say a few words when I'm done. So we started with how many? How many? How many tears must we cry? How many times must we say goodbye when someone we love dies? How many times must we sigh and want to cry? How many kids must die? How many moms and dads will cry? Now I'm going to break it right here for a second. San Antonio, Monica, you were the first I saw. Letha, all y'all, aunties, everybody, crying. Enough of the crying. We got to do something. How many Americans will cry? Why? Parkland, Buffalo. Not a day goes by where we don't see something bad happening. Enough is enough. When someone laid up dies, too many tears, too many fears, too few years. So how many more are going to say enough? Have we had enough? Have we had enough?
Yes,
all right, thank you. And how many more are going to rise up and say enough? Today forward, I wanted to start a movement with this for the longest time, and I hope some of you are listening. We've got to rise up. We've got to say enough. Yes, we don't have the right people in the Congress, the House, or the state houses right now. But if you vote, you can do that. We can make phone calls, we can take to the streets, and we can organize, and we can get out there and tell these people we ain't having our streets shot up, we ain't going to feel unsafe in movie theaters and parks and church and any place we go to no more. We can't have that. That's part of saying enough is. Before our future, which is our kids like King, die before it begins. So I'm going to ask you, how many will cry? So I'm going to say, that's really it. Letha used to say to me, and I used to watch him speak, see something, say something. We already said that enough, but please, if you're saying something, say something. And kids, this is for you, please. Stay in school. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care who tells you what. Stay in school. I had a learning disability. I stayed in school and graduated college. Don't let nobody ever put you down. I don't care how poor you are, if you got one parent, if you ain't got a parent, don't let nobody put you down. You're worth something. Don't be putting up a doggone gun. Don't be gangbanging. My people were Italian and Irish. We did that before y'all did. And it didn't work out so well for us. It's not a good choice. The streets are not the answer. School is the answer. God is the answer. Jesus is the answer. You follow them three and you're going to be fine. But stay in school, listen to your parents, and you'll be okay. Thank you all. God bless.